House Committee met on February 22nd, and we heard from the community members about the importance of the role of school districts that can play supporting more reliable and affordable clean energy future. I would like for the school board to add our support for clean energy to our legislative agenda by asking North Carolina General Assembly to provide adequate funding for a school district to transition to electric school buses. Buses are more efficient and cost effective. They also help reduce pollution, keeping our communities healthier. I would like to make a motion to add the following language to our legislative agenda. Provide adequate funding for school district to fully transition from diesel school buses to electric school buses.
Is there a second?
I second that. Linda?
Has there been any analysis on the cost effectiveness of doing electric school buses? I mean, you have to create the energy. What the projection of being able to expand the outlets for using that kind of technology? Has there been any true discussion on how that's done and how effectively it can be done? At what cost can it be done? And how long can it be done? What time frame could that turn over?
So at the federal and state level, there are studies showing that this is not only healthier, but in the long run is more cost effective. I think at this time, what Mrs. Jenkins is asking for is not for the school district to move to purchasing electric buses, but to start advocating that we move that way, that the state provide funding. She's not asking for the board to allocate resources in that way.
Diane, I'm sorry, Pat and then Diane.
You can start by just asking GTA because they have been, progressive over the past maybe 15 years in moving from, at first we moved to hybrids and now electric buses. And if you ride around in the city, you can, if you're sitting in a lane beside an electric bus, you almost don't know it's there. And when it takes off, you're not inhaling, all this fumes from gas. Actually did see a number of gas stations that were already at 419. So I'm sure that we are being impacted by the increase in gas, because I think once before when this came up, we don't have the capacity to store a lot of our fuel, at a lower price prior to. Is that not correct? That we don't have that capacity?
We have capacity at 2 of our locations to store fuel, but we are maintaining our fuel usage at a steady state. We are obviously monitoring the current situation with our fuel costs, but this will continue to be, something that we have to do as we have over the years.
Electric is wise to go to, just like solar is wise to go to, because until the sun burns out, and that probably most of us will be ancient history, that's going to be that renewable energy that we don't have to continue to pay for once we make that investment, decrease the diesel bus capacity, because I think we actually have more buses than the city of Greensboro.
So I would like to restate the motion that we move to approve the 2022 legislative agenda with the 2 amended items of the electric school buses and the providing funding for professional development for our classified staff.
We have a motion and a second.
Second.
Diane, I'll start with you this time.
Yes.
Pat?
Yes.
Linda?
No.
Winston?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Betty?
Yes.
Deborah?
Yes.
Anita?
No.
And Dina, yes. That passes by a vote of 7-2.